We've just reached the 1st of February, and you're already probably failing in some of your resolutions or goals for the year. I'm already failing in my language learning routine and overall in all of my reading goals. Either due to lack of motivation or some unforeseen event that hindered your progress, failing at your New Year's resolutions at this time of the year leads to a lot of frustration and helplessness. But maybe it's not even you, maybe it's the goal you set that is at fault. After dealing with some frustration myself over the past few days with the fact that I'm reaching the end of January and I've accomplished nothing that I was working towards to, I started investigating a few new ways to set and implement goals. And that's when I found out about something called the S.M.A.R.T method. In 1981, George T. Doran, a consultant and former director of corporate planning for Washington Water Power Company, published a paper called There's a Smart Way to Write Management's Goals and Objectives. SMART stands for specific, measurable, assignable/attainable, realistic/relevant, and time-related. Doran distinguishes goals from objectives in the sense that goals represent unique beliefs and philosophies. They are usually of a form that is continuous and long-term. Objectives, on the other hand, give quantitative support and expressions to those beliefs. In order to set an objective that you can actually accomplish, you need to make sure it has these 5 characteristics. Although the original coined term applied to a business context, it's easy to adapt the same concept to more personal ambitions. Grabbing a piece of paper or the SMART worksheet provided down below, you should start by writing a quick description of the objective you have in mind. This could be something like lose 5 pounds, start meditating, or learn a new song. After that first quick description, you should then break it down into questions. A specific objective needs to be well-defined and clear. You should be asking, what do I want to accomplish? Why is this important? Who is involved? Where is it located? Or which resources or limits are involved? Then a measurable objective needs to have specific criteria that allows you to measure your progress towards that accomplishment. How much? How many? How will I know when it is accomplished? Doran's original article mentions that an objective must be assignable, that is, it should specify who will do it. This is of course particularly relevant for business purposes, but most writers started adapting this characteristic to fit personal goals. So for the purpose of this video, we will consider that the A stands for achievable. An achievable objective should be attainable, taking into account your specific circumstances. You should be asking, how can I accomplish this? How realistic is the objective based on other constraints such as financial factors? It should also be relevant in the sense that it should not only be attainable but important to your long-term goals. Does this seem worthwhile? Is this the right time? Does this match our other efforts or needs? And am I the right person to reach this goal? Is it applicable to my current financial situation? And finally, your goal needs to have a clearly defined timeline, including a starting and finishing date. When should I do it? What can I do 6 months from now? What can I do 6 weeks from now? And what can I do today to achieve this goal? I will post down below the link to the original article by George Doran, as well as a couple of other helpful resources in case you want to start building your new goals today. I believe that going through your current resolutions list and applying the SMART method to your goal-setting routine will help you create a plan that will allow you to make progress towards these goals for the rest of the year. And if you want to enhance your goal-setting skills and start building a detailed plan for your objectives in 2020, online classes are a fantastic way to manage your time and budget, since they are affordable and allow you to decide when you're learning and how. And the best place to learn more about new things is today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare allows you to learn almost anything for less than $10 a month. They have thousands of courses on management and business, productivity, photography, writing, languages, illustration and design, music, cooking, and so on. And to start the year off with the right foot, you can watch this new class by Thomas Frank, who will teach you how to build habits that last. And even if you're not willing to start paying $10 a month for classes, that's actually not a problem because the first 500 people using my promo code will have 2 months of classes for free, no strings attached. Also, using this promo code tells Skillshare that you came from my channel, which is always nice if you enjoy my content and want to keep supporting our study corner. Once again, all the mentioned resources will be posted down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys!